Hi, I'm Sam Lawrence, majoring in digital cinematography. This presentation will inform you about the creative writing industry. There is no real definition to creative writing. Basically, it's defined by what it is not. Creative writing is considered to be any writing, fiction, poetry, or nonfiction that goes outside the bounds of normal professional, journalistic, academic, and technical forms of literature. So what is it? It's novels, epics, short stories, poems, plays, scripts, memoirs, advertisements, cartoons, graphic novels, video games, TV programs, blogs, and others. All are creative works that require some kind of writing. The purpose of creative writing is to express ideas and emotions in a way that intimately connects the author and the reader. It challenges the reader to feel vicariously, question reality, and think hard. Industry jobs. A script supervisor is a member of the film crew who is responsible for the continuity of the motion picture. Their job is to make sure that when scenes are filmed out of sequence, that it looks like they were all shot simultaneously. It takes a very organized person who takes good notes with a good eye for detail to be a script supervisor. A content writer is a person who specializes in providing relevant content for websites. They build content management systems that collect related information about a topic and organize it so other people can use it. Content writers need to be very good at organizing and categorizing information because they manage the core ideas used by lots of other creative people, such as scriptwriters, illustrators, web designers, instructional designers, and others. The creative people apply their creative process to this core information to produce the assets that are used on the web. If this process is done correctly, the core messaging is consistent across all assets, making it easier for the consumer of the information to understand the message. Common terms. The third-person point of view is a form of storytelling in which a narrator relates all action in third person using he or she. Third-person point of view may be omniscient or limited. Writing in the third person allows a writer more freedom in how a story is told. Classic novels like Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen are usually told from the third person point of view. First person point of view is the point of view of the person who is telling the story. The story is narrated by one character at a time who is speaking about their experiences. For example, literary works like To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee use the first-person point of view to create an emotional connection between the protagonist and the reader. Foreshadowing is a literary device in which the writer gives an advanced hint of what is to come later in the story. For example, the opening line of A Farewell to Arms by Ernest Hemingway paints a picture of how the story ends before the story begins. A red herring is something that misleads or distracts the reader from a relevant or important issue. It is used to create confusion or doubt in the mind of the reader. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's Sherlock Holmes, Hound of the Baskervilles, presents a classic example of a red herring because you think that the dog is committing the murders when it is really the nephew Stapleton who is the murderer. Industry professionals. One of my favorite documentary writers is Al Giddings. Al Giddings is one of the world's premier underwater filmmakers. His film credits include The Deep, Never Say Never Again, Titanic, and For Your Eyes Only. He has also produced, directed, and filmed many documentaries, including Galapagos, Under Pressure, Gentle Giants of the Pacific, and many National Geographic specials. Giddings started out as an underwater photographer. He is very well known in this specific specialty. Because he's the best in his niche, he has been able to grow out of it and become a director and producer. The Writers Guild of America West, WGAW, is a labor union representing film, television, radio, and new media writers. It's governed by its membership, who elects a national board of directors, and it has over 20,000 members. The WGAW monitors and enforces Guild collective bargaining agreements, communicates important issues to the membership and the public, and programs special events designed to educate, strengthen, and enhance the Guild community. PEN America is an organization that promotes friendship and cooperation among writers, fosters an appreciation for literature, and advocates for freedom of expression. PEN sponsors public literary programs and forums on current issues, sends prominent authors to inner-city schools, administers literary prizes, promotes international literature, and offers grants and loans to writers. PEN is organized into local branches, each of which governs itself. It also collaborates with PEN World, an international association of writers, and it has over 3,000 members. To become a member of PEN America, you must have published either one or more books of a literary character or had one or more plays produced in a professional venue.